and you should be able to hear me now. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and that loud clap means today that we're going to be getting into Cartographers. If you hear any noise that's going on in my background, it's snowing outside, so that's all the snow hitting my window. That is right next to my table, so I apologize for that. Welcome, welcome all. We're going to be getting into Cartographers. We're going to be playing together today, so all you need is a map. That's all you need, and I put a link to the description that you can just go print one out really quick and get right to the table, grab yourself a pencil, or if you have in your possessions, color pencils that we're going to be using as well. It doesn't matter however you see fit. You don't have, I'm just using color pencils because you'll see if you've never played the game. But all you really need is just this lovely, lovely play mat. We'll be using the cards that I have today to play. We'll each be playing solo and then just kind of compare our scores at the end. For people who don't know how to play, that's fine. I'm going to teach you how to play in the quickest time possible, and it will be fantastic. So who do we got with us today? Hey, Kate. Hey, Cynthia. Your chairs are ready. Hey, Yogi, what's going on? Pull up a chair. Nova Girl, welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair. Matt, Adam, Steph, Dream Alchemist, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is going to be great. Everybody, your chairs are available and ready for you to sit in. So, chairs of honor, right? And those who are going to be watching this later, your chair's right there. It's right there. So go ahead and pull it up. If you watch it later, you can play along as well. This is just kind of going through how things set. We're going to get the stuff going well if you're talking about which we're going to play. Today, the plan is to play 2 games of Cartographers. First, I'm going to teach you how to play, and we're going to play Cartographers, the base game. I am going to add in the Skills Mini expansion for both games. I'm just going to do Skills Mini expansion 1 for Cartographers, and then we're going to rip that sheet off, grab a new sheet, we're going to play Cartographers Heroes, which I'll explain to you the difference, and then we'll play with Skills Mini expansion 2 on that one for us to give it a shot. So all you need, if you're like, well, I don't have the game, you don't need it. You just need to print out the sheet, and you'll be good to go. So I'm not going to be using... I bought everything. You know I bought everything. So I have the Undercity, the Afril, and what was the other one? There's Undercity, Afril, and Nebulous. I have all those, but we're not going to use those today because I just want you to play along. So print it out. You can generate on that generator. That is actually from Thunderworks Games. So you can create any variant of a map you want. It doesn't have to be the exact match as mine. That's the fun of the game. Anybody can play with any map, and it just works out. So that'll be good. Okay, I have my sheets. Sweet, sweet. Have boards A, D to D laminated. Not going to map packs yet. Yeah. So no map packs. We're just gonna play with what we have, and there's just one slight distinction with. Well, 2 slight distinctions between Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes, but the mat will cover it all, and it will be fantastic and lovely. Have you seen the stamps someone made for this so you don't need to draw if you are artistically challenged? No, Nova Girl, I'm not. That's amazing, because I suck at drawing, so that will be fantastic. All right. I know you're all excited. I'm amped for this. I've read the rule book, I've watched playthroughs, and I've played 1 session. This game's fun. It's a lot of fun, but we're all going to find that out today. We're all playing the solo rules. The only difference with solo rules is you don't give yourself a title, and when an ambush card comes out, there's a different way to resolve it. But we'll get into that. I'll explain it all. Before we begin, first I want to say thank you. Any use Vorpal board site to play board games? I don't know. I haven't used Vorpal before. I haven't used a Vorpal board, so I don't know. I haven't researched it. I know what it is, but I haven't researched enough into it to see how to use it. So once again, I don't know. But we'll check it out and see. Okay, so before we begin, I want to say thank you to my Patreons. I appreciate you so much. Helen, thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. Welcome aboard. Make sure to join the Discord. It's going to be fantastic. I also want to say thank you to my YouTube subscribers. I appreciate you as well. The 700 sub stream is scheduled for tomorrow. So, gotta put this here. Tomorrow is going to be the wonderful, wonderful 700 sub stream. My Patreons said what they want to see, so You're going to come here, we're going to play a bunch of mini quick games, and we're going to chat about anything you want to talk about. So show up. It's at noon Eastern, my time. Noon Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, tomorrow, and we're going to have a good time with it. So, woohoo! All right, let's get some information, get down to the table so we can get started. I was just giving people enough time to print out their sheets. So, you know, I'm doing the song and dance so people can be like, oh, I'm coming, I'm printing out my sheet. So, all right. Cartographers, base game. Got a 7.7 on Board Game Geek, family friendly, 14 it is. 30 to 45 minutes. I'd probably say 30 minutes. It's a fast play game. I can draw a tree, a daisy, and a basic hut. I can draw a circle. And not even a good one at that. That's the best I can do. 7.7 on Board Game Geek, overall 111. It says that it plays 1 to 100. It does. You can have as many sheets as you can print, and as many you can play this game at a bingo hall. Yes, I said bingo. At a bingo hall, all you do is just show the card, and whoever's playing can play. Let's see. Cartographers, a role-player tale designed by Gordy Adden. Artist Lucas Ribeiro, and published by Thunderworks Games. So this game is going to be, you don't have to be, see the weight on it, 1.89. You don't have to draw the huts if you don't want. You don't have to draw the rivers. If you have colored pencils, just color it in the spots and you'll be good to go. Okay, age 10 plus, but an 8-year-old could play this game. I agree wholeheartedly. I think a 5-year-old could play this game, but it's fun. It's a good group activity. That's the thing. So, let's get down to bingo. You're so old. Don't you judge me, Matt. Don't you judge me. All right, so let us get down to the table and have some fun with it. This button. This is the button I need to push. So this is the game. Nothing too crazy about it. The purpose of this game, you have 4 seasons to score high. In a nutshell. Every single season, which is spring, summer, winter, or fall. Anyway, every season you have to, I'll be drawing cards, you'll be drawing shapes on your map to chart the land, and the Queen has asked you to chart the land of Nalos, and that is your job. So every season you'll be scored off of a different edict. So there's A, B, C, and D, right? So spring, which is the first season, will only be scoring off of these 2. Summer, which will be scoring off of these 2. Fall will be scoring off of these 2. And then finally winter will be scoring off of D and A. Okay? So what I'm going to do, and this is the replayability, you shuffle these cards, you randomly place one wherever you want as long as it fills up the 4 slots. That's how we start. Simple enough. When I reveal these, the things that come upon these are the shapes, right? So, or the order of these shapes. So for instance, Borderlands. So it says that, and I need to zoom in because I'm old, but just notice the shape. It says earn 6 reputation stars for each complete row or each complete column of filled space. That's what this is saying. Okay, so Borderlands. What that means is if I fill all of here or all of here, I get 6 points. So it'll be 6 points for the row, for the column, 6 points for the row. Right? That's what it is. So as I flip over, you're going to be putting shapes on your map, and if you meet that criteria, you get the points when scoring comes. Now, the thing is that you have to think about, yes, I will be doing 1 run through regular and 1 run through heroes. So the thing to keep in mind is that when you want to, the strategy is you're scoring. So we're in spring. Does that mean that you want to fill a column as quickly as possible? No, you want to worry about what's going to show up here. You see what I mean? So does that make sense? So when we move to fall and winter, that's when D becomes important. You start taking a look at what you need to do at that point. So we will reveal as we go. I'm just kind of shuffling these all up, and I'm going to place them randomly. Hey Tara, what's going on? Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. Print out your map, and pull up a chair. It's not, it's really not difficult to pick up. This game I picked up super fast. I mean, you know, because I'm smart. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not. So basically, I'm just gonna place these so you can see what they look like. So I'm gonna do this by terms of, and I put away all my dice. I am not smart. See if I get my die out. I'm gonna randomly place these, and usually I do that with a die roll, and I'm gonna use the sanity dice because it's D4 and I'm losing my brain. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna use this one that's gonna go here, which is Shield Gate. The rest goes away. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. And we'll say that that's 4. 1, 2, 4. Can Canje beat anyone in chat? There's no dice rolling, so I got a chance. You're saying there's a chance. This one. And finally, all right, here we go. So let us talk about this is how we score points. So for A, we have, let me see if I turn off this light if it makes it look better. No, it makes it look weirder. Ah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so Shield Gate. Earn 2 rep. I need to do this because I want you to be able to see that while I read this. Shield Gate. Earn 2 reputation stars for each village space in the second largest cluster of the village spaces. If there are multiple largest clusters, score 1 of the largest. So what that means is when you make villages, you're going to make them in clusters, right? So it doesn't matter how many, but how much ever clusters. If you have 2, the second largest one, you get 2 points for each of that cluster. What does that look? What does that mean? Okay, I've got a cluster of villages or red boxes, if you're going to color them in red boxes. And let's say I have 5 on one and 2 on the other. Then I'm only going to score 4 points for the 2 because there's only 2, 4. The 5 doesn't get scored. So there's the balance, right? So if you say, okay, well, I have 6 on one and 5 on the other, then you're going to score 10 points for the 5, right? And you won't get the points for the 6. So your second largest cluster is what you get scores on. Second, not first. And if you only have 1, that doesn't mean you get anything. Second largest cluster. Keep that in mind. Shield Gate. So that's what that one is. Shoreside Expanse is the next one. So let me read what that means. Shoreside Expanse. Earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to a water space or edge of the map. Earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of water spaces not adjacent to a farm space or the edge of the map. What that means is, once again, we're talking about clusters, right? So you have multiple clusters. If your farm spaces don't touch water or the edge of the map, or if you have water spaces that don't touch farm spaces or the edge of the map, you get points for them. Okay? You get 3 points for that cluster. Not each, just for that entire cluster. And I'll go through these again when we start scoring to make sure that you're scoring properly. We have Lost Barony. Earn 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the longest square of filled. Okay, so this once again goes to that clustering, right? So it says you're going to go along the longest edge of your cluster, and you're going to earn 3 stars for each space along that long edge. So if you have an edge that goes, that is 2 by 4, you're only going to get 4 points because it's 2 by 4. That's the longest. If you have a one that is 5 by 5, right? Is it 3 or 2 stars? Earns 3. So 5 by 5 would put you at 15 stars. You get 15 points. And once again, we'll go through it again. Don't feel like I don't know what this is. I'm getting confused. I'm getting worried. Don't worry about it. Those are green spaces. Those are green spaces. That's why you don't see them that well. This is the Sentinel. The Sentinel would earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. So as long as forest spaces, any forest space touching the edge of the map, you get a point for. Or 1 point for. And once again, like I said, we'll go through and I'll explain it more in detail and show you the example as I score myself. Okay, how do we go about this? Well, we have this lovely set of stuff that we're going to shuffle up. Now we have ambushes. Ambushes are monsters that are kind of there getting in our way, and there's 4 of them, 1 for each season. So they will negate our score. There will be negative scoring if we can't cover up spaces around monsters. If we cover up spaces around them, we're fine. If we don't, they will subtract from our score each round. So we're going to grab 1 and shuffle it into our deck. Lost Barony has to be a square. Okay. 2 by 4 is 6. Is my math bad? My math must be bad. My math's bad. That's okay. That's okay. Who says you have to do math in board gaming? Oh, wait. Everybody. Every game you play. Yes, not a rectangle. Well, if it's a 2 by 4, if you're going along the longest edge, yeah, I guess it would be what it is. I figured that it would be straight across, not down. Like I said, we'll run through it when we're doing it. Square within a rectangle is valid. Oh, okay, it is valid. Gotcha. That's all right. That's why we're here, to make sure I do it right. Make sure I do it right. All right, so we shuffle these up. And these will be the shapes that we get to draw. Simple enough, right? Every season, we're going to add a new ambush to the deck. Every season. This is the, if you got the mini expansion in terms of, this is the skills mini expansion. And what this is basically is you get these cards that give you extra abilities. But you have to spend your coins to do it. So you get coins in the game. And you will lose coins as you use these abilities if you need to. So what you do is you shuffle these up, and then you just draw 3. That's it. And those 3 will be what's there. So shuffling these up. You don't have to use these. These are just there to help you if you need, but it's going to cost you your coins to use. And if anybody's like, I may want to use something, we'll do 1, 2, and then the rest goes away for playability, right? So the first one is knowledge, and it costs nothing. It's a during the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrain instead of an available terrain type. So knowledge for 0 cost, you can use this. Let's see, is it a one-time burn? I think it's a one-time burn. Once per season. You can only use it once per season. Each player may activate the ability 1 of the 3 available skill cards to do so. They must spend coins to do it. So you can only activate 1 skill once per season. The cost to activate the ability of the skill card is the number on the top right, which this one's 0. And you put a slash through your coin saying that you used it. So you can only use 1 skill once per season. So this one says that you can, during the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrain instead of an available terrain type once per season, and it's 0 cost. So that's knowledge. If you need to know, I'll put it a little bit closer, but if you need to know what it is again, let me know. The next one is concentrate. Yeah, it is powerful with Shieldgate. Concentrate. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, draw the chosen shape a second time. Fill it with the same terrain type. So if we don't draw that ambush card at all, and you know I'm not that lucky, but should you be, then this basically says that you get to redraw the final shape one more time, however you want. But it costs 3 gold to do it. The finale is Cure Wounds. During the draw phase, draw an additional 2x1 shape adjacent to a monster space. Fill it with an available terrain type. Pretty straightforward, and that costs 1 gold to do. Okay, so we've got Cure Wounds, Knowledge, and Concentrate. Remember, keep in mind, if you use one of these during your play, that's it. You're done for it. You can't use the rest of them for the rest of the season. When the next season comes, you can start using. You can pick one again. Okay. All right. So, one thing to keep in mind. Grab your pencils. One thing to keep in mind. When a shape is revealed, you can draw Tetris it. Right? Treat it like Tetris. You can flip it, you can turn it, you can rotate it, you can flip it, you can turn it however you want, as long as you make that shape on your map. Okay? Alright. Let's begin in spring. So spring you'll be doing Shield Gate and Shoreside Expanse. So what you kind of want is you want to get these villages, these rivers, and these farms. Farms are yellow, water blue, and villages are red. So that's kind of what you're looking for. Okay? Let's begin. Got it? Let's do it. First one. Treetop Village. And I'm going to hold it up here so you can see because there's a lot of green. All right, this season, this number at the top, what that means is that this season is, once I hit the number 8, we're done with the season. That's when we're done with it. Not yet. I plan to do it when they pop up. I'm just kind of doing it as we go. But I can do it right now. So basically what Kate's saying, she said, did you explain mountains and ruins and coin? In this deck, there are ruin cards. When you pull a ruin card, you have to draw that shape on a ruin, which is that broken down kind of columns that you see on your map, right? If you do that, you're good. Mountains, if you surround a mountain, you get a free coin. If you completely surround a mountain, you get a free coin. What's the other one that you want me to explain? Yeah, that's it. And then you can use coins to do stuff. Every round, the coin that you get, the amount of coins you have, gives you points. It's not, okay, well, I got 3 this season, and then I got 2 this season. I got 3 the first season, I got 5 the next season, because you count that 3 in the next season you have. Like I said, I didn't want to throw a lot of confusion, so I was taking it as we go. So the first one we got is Treetop Village, which is a forest. So basically this says you can draw, you can either make your tiles a forest or a village. Forest or village, and this is the shape you have to draw on your map. You can put it anywhere on your map that you want, anywhere, but it has to be this shape. You can turn this shape any way you want, like this, not diagonal, orthogonally, please. So you can turn this shape like this, like this, like this, or like that, and that's how you draw that shape. So it's either going to be a forest or a village, right? So for me, and it's 2 points towards this, so we got 6 more points before the season ends. So I am going to... Well, I'm definitely making them villages for the Shield Gate. I'll say that I'm going to put them here. So I'm not gonna make mine all pretty. I'm just gonna do this. But if somebody else is like, no, I like to draw. Okay. You like to draw. See the shape that I made? I made that shape. This is why I had the pencil, so I can wear it off. Ta-da! So that's the shape. And it's a red village. Alright? Alright. So we're moving on to our next one. Hopefully you got that one going. Next card. Look at that. Alright, and this is one I want to explain too, if I could get it to focus. It's a hamlet, right? So a hamlet says that it can only be a village, but you got your choice of shape. So you could say, I can make this shape, and if you do, you get a free coin. If you do this, you get a free coin. Or you can make this shape, but you won't get a free coin. So different type, same type, different shape. So if you remember, if you pick this one, are those official? These are the official Cartographers pencils. It says Cartographers on them. It came with the game. I got the collector's edition. It came with the collector's edition. So this shape, if you made this shape, get a bubble in a coin space because you get a free coin. That's the only time. Do not get a coin if you come over here. Do not. You will not. But you can make that shape. So once again, shield gate's important to me. And remember, you can flip the shapes any way you want to. Any way you want. So I could actually put it here, cover this mountain, and get that free coin. But remember, shield gate. So this one is 5, this one is 5, which means I'm hedging my bets here, right? I could get 2 4s, I could get 10 points straight out. It should be an easy decision to get the coin, but I don't want to get the coin. I'm going for big score. Big bucks, no whammies. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 1. So I'm gonna surround this mountain a little. So there's the 1 is gonna go over here. And I'm just keeping same shape, which I know people like, no, flip it. But once again, remember, it's up to me. I will probably be flipping shapes in the late game, but right now I'm not. So that is it. Yes, you are a bad influence on me. This game is solely the responsibility of Cynthia and Kate saying, this game is wonderful, we love it, you need to get it. And I did. Alright, so this one's 1 point, so we're at 3 points for season 1. I'm going slow only because this is the first season. Next season, we're going to speed it up, okay? So I want to give people a chance to understand what's happening. Alright. And remember, if you decided to go with this shape, make sure to mark your 1 coin that's here. Alright. Next one. Hinterland stream. So it can either be a farm or a river, and it has to be in this shape. And remember, you could turn it this way, this way, this way, however you want. And it is 2, and it's 2 more, so we're at 5 for an 8. So 3 more points and we're done with the season. All right, so draw your shape. That's what it looks like. Put it anywhere on your map. I'm going, let's see, for Shoreside Expanse, remember, it says earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to water, or for water spaces not adjacent to farm. I can flip. No, I can't. I won't be able to surround that mountain. Yeah, I can. I can put it here, surround that mountain, and get some coins. Oh, yeah. So, coins are good. So it's 2 and 2 with the blue being here. So we're going water spaces there. Here. And here. Here. And here. So I surrounded a mountain orthogonally, which gives me a free coin. Woohoo! So once you surround the mountain space orthogonally, which is up, down, left, right, you get a free coin. All right. All right. Loot is never bad. Cynthia and Kate made me buy it. That hashtag will fill up many a Discord. All right, so that we're at 5 of 8. Let's draw our next one. 6, 7. This is a it can either be a hamlet or a river space, and it's just a straight 4 square line at 4 square. So we're at 2, 4, 6, 7. One more. So the next one's definitely going to be end of season. Well, we're scoring for rivers, right? That are not adjacent to farms. I am going to put this one. I'm going to put this river over here. I'm going to put a small little river over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't have colored pencils, that's alright. You could just put like river for an R, an R for river, H for hamlet, that type of thing. All right, so we know the next one ends our season, so we're getting ready to do this. So I've put mine here. My River Lovely is standing right here. So far we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We've got some decent points for Shieldgate. We got some decent points. We're gonna get some decent points for Shoreside Expanse. Let's see what the final card is for the season. It is Forgotten Forest. So this one is a forest hut. It has to be forest. And if you do this, you get a coin. If you do this shape, you don't get a coin. So you get to choose which ones you want. And remember, you could turn it. I keep saying it because I want to remind you, you could turn it in any direction you want, like Tetris. Okay? So, but it has to be a forest one. I'm going for the coin. And I'm going to flip it to put it here and here. So I've surrounded this mountain to get a free coin. So I get 2 coins. What? That's right. 2 coins. 1 coin for surrounding the mountain. And then another coin for choosing that shape. That's how you do it. That's right. I laughed. That was a maniacal laugh of victory. Sorry. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. That's the end of the season. Who do we appreciate? That's the end of the season. The season's done. You're finished. No more drawing. No more card pulling. This is what you've gotten. And remember, this was at the draw phase. So if you use knowledge, that's what you had. If you had enough coins to use concentrate at the draw phase before you drew anything, that's when you use it. Okay. Everything during the draw phase. Okay, so let's do our scoring. Down here in the bottom of your map, right down here, this is spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay, so your scoring is going to go here. So you see it says A, B, then coins, and then ambushes. So it determines how much we're going to get. Well, for me, let's step through Shieldgate. Remember, it says earn 2 reputation stars for each village space in the second largest center of the village spaces. So basically, this is a 5, this is a 5, so I get 10 straight up, no matter what. 2 times 5, 10. So I'm going to put 10 down here. And then for B, it says earn 3 reputation for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to water or the edge of the map. Ooh, I almost thought I screwed up. Not adjacent to water or the edge of the map. That means that if you drew your water space on the edge of the map, you don't get your points for it. If you drew your water space next to a farm, you don't get points for it. If you drew your farm next to and same thing with the farm. So I did not. I had it here, and those are 2 clusters, so that's 3 and 6. So I get 6 points. Then I go to the bottom and I say, okay, how many coins do I have? I have 3 coins. So I get 3. And are there any ambushes or monsters on the board that I need to subtract from that aren't surrounded by spaces? There are not. So I put a 0. And then you add up your total and write it right there. My total, 19. for season 1. Playing the long game, 17. So we've got 17, 17, 11. I have 19, so we're doing well. Okay? Seems simple enough. Now what we do is we're going to go from spring to summer. And summer is, we're going to be grading on B and C this time, okay? What I do is I take these cards, take these, shuffle them back into the deck, and I'm adding another ambush. So now there's 2 ambushes in this deck that could really ruin our day. I'm waiting for the cultist to appear. It could really, really ruin our day. It all depends. So we'll just shuffle these up. And we start again. Simple enough, right? So we're going to go a little bit faster this time. I know you were all like, hey, he's explaining it. We're going through. We're going to go just a smidge faster in summer in terms of the card draw so everyone can get a chance to draw what they want. How 19? Because I have, this says I score, Shieldgate says I score 2 points for my second largest one that's on here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 points. Shoreside says each earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of farm spaces not adjacent to a water space or the edge of the map. Earn 3 reputation stars for each cluster of water spaces not adjacent to a farm space or the edge of the map. 3, 6. So that's 6 points. Then I got 3 coins because I've surrounded 2 mountains. So that's 3 for a total of 19. So that's how I got 19. Yeah, the coins, correct. Don't worry about my high score. If we draw ambushes, we run into problems very, very fast. But that's good. Good question to ask, Cynthia. Good question. I want to make sure I'm doing the math right, right? Alrighty. Okay, we are ready for the second season. Ready to have some fun? Let's do it. First one, Riftlands. Riftlands, 0 that goes towards this season. 1 square, it could be any type you want. 1 square, that's all it is. You can put it anywhere you want, and it's on, and it could be any type. Now remember, we're doing Shoreside Expanse and Lost Barony that we're doing, so keep that in mind. And let me just reread for you what Lost Barony is, because you're used to Shoreside. Lost Barony, earn 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the largest square of filled spaces. So you're trying to fill up a large square of filled spaces for this one, and then you'll earn along the long edge of it. Forest is in Sentinel Wood. We can start playing along to that. Earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. So I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put 1 forest space right here. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start the long game. Start it. And there's no reason to waste your knowledge skill right now because it's 1 square, it goes anywhere. Whew, it's pressure. It's pressure. All right, so we've got, that's no time. Remember, there's 8, I call it time. I don't care whatever they call it, but that's 0, so we don't have to worry about it in the Riftland. Okay, or Brazier Wall, if you remember. Next up. Oh, it's an ambush. All right. So ambush cards work differently than in the multiplayer game. So let me explain how this works. Let me explain how this works. There is, let me see if I can make it show better. No, I can't. I can't. So I'm just going to hold it here for you all to see. All right. So if you're playing multiplayer, what happens is you exchange your sheet with somebody else at the table and they draw this shape wherever they want for you. However, since we're playing solo-ish, right? Solo, all of us are playing solo. What we do is we look up in this top corner and we look for a little purple symbol. You see it right there? Right? You see that symbol? We need to draw this shape. We need to draw this shape as is. We cannot flip this shape. You are not allowed to flip it. It has to be just like this. And you're going to draw this shape starting, because it's in the bottom right, you're going to start from the bottom right and see if you can draw this shape. If you can, draw it. And I can. So I'm going to here. And you have to do that as well. If you find that that shape is filled, if you find that that shape is filled, then you move to the next corner in clockwise order. I know some say counterclockwise, but I think it's clockwise order. Ambushes. Yeah, I think it's clockwise order. So if you can't draw it here, you go to the next corner. Can you draw it there? Nope, next corner. Can you draw it there? Nope, next corner. Can you draw it there? No. So then you come back here and you go in one, and then you say, can you draw it there? Nope, go to next, there, and then you just keep going in and in and in until you're able to draw it. So this goblin attacks came out. Be sure to draw that. I'm going to remove it from the game. I'm just putting it here for right now. Once it's drawn, it's gone. It's removed from the game. But I'm just putting it here for right now. It will not be shuffled back into the deck. But that's what you have to draw. Okay, let's talk about ambushes. Because ambushes hurt. I'll draw this here to show that that's what they are. If you... It did say check each corner, not proceed along the edge. Well, that's what I would... Was it proceed along the edge or its corner? If you cannot legally draw the monster shape anywhere along the edge of the map, move one space. You're right, Yogi. Thank you. It's not corners. I got used to corners. It is, you go here, can you draw it? No. Here, can you draw it? No. Here, can you draw it? No. Here, can you draw it? Yeah, draw it. So, sorry, I apologize. Made a boo-boo. So, if you can't draw it here, move one square in. Can you draw it here? Yep, draw it. If you can't draw it here, move one square in. And then you just do it all the way around. Go in, all the way around, in, all the way around, and keep going. So thanks, Yogi, for thanks. I don't know where my head was. Problem with ambushes. You're like, okay, well, I could draw it there. What's the big deal? Any spaces not orthogonally covering an ambush space is a -1 point to you. So on scoring, right now, it's -1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5 out the back. Just right out. Because I don't think they stack with spaces, it's just each space. I'm gonna validate. Yeah, -5 for each. It's not like it's saying, okay, it's 1, 2. It's just one at its time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. So what you want to do is you want to fill in those spaces around them. If you fill them in, you remove the minus number, okay? So your thing is to surround them. The mountain on your map is sick. It's helpful. That mountain is super helpful. So we're going to the next card. It's a ruin. So now what this means, so when we see ruin cards, what this means is the next card I draw has to be drawn over one of our ruins, which is great. We got a ruin right here, right? It's great. It's good. Now we just need that weird Tetris shaped piece to be able to cover that up, which would be fantastic. So the next shape you draw, Goblin screwed me, I was working upper left corner. So now the thing is the next shape we pull has to be drawn on a temple ruin. Okay, on one of those little lovely ruin spaces that you have on your map. So, badoom! So we've got the fishing village. So It's either a hamlet, which we're not doing Shieldgate anymore, right? Or a river, but it has to be that shape. And it has to be on a ruin. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. All right, well, we're gonna put it here and see if I can save my life. So, ugh, that is not good. I'll put it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it like. So it has to be on a ruined space. Don't you put it on no space that ain't got no ruin, that doesn't go through a ruin. One of your spaces has to be on one of your spaces has to cover up the ruin. So we've only got 2 points of 8, so we got 6 more to go. 6 more chances to cover this madness up. 6 more. Okay. All right, everybody good? Okay, let's get into the next one. A forest. Ooh, this could work. Oh yeah, this is gonna work, and I'm gonna get that coin. So Forgotten Forest. 1 point. You could either do this and get a coin, or this shape. Whatever you need. So I'm going green, and I'm covering up. And you can cover up a ruin. I wondered about this, and I checked the forums that you can cover up a ruin if you want. You're not blocked from doing it. You can do it. So we're going here. The only thing is when you draw a ruin card, you have to, if possible. So I checked those rules just to make sure I wasn't crazy. You can, and I'm gonna get my free coin. Look at that! Woohoo! So I'm at -1, 2, 3. So I need to cover up those 3 spaces, and we won't subtract any points from it. Yep. So that's 3 of 8 so far. So we have 5 more points to go. I think I might have to burn knowledge this turn just in case. Just in case if things get screwy. Okay. Alright. What happens if you must cover a ruin and can't? Is there a penalty? If you can't, no, there's no penalty. You just can't. If you cannot place one, like all the ruins are covered up. So it says, if 1 or more ruin cards are revealed, each player must draw one of the available shapes depicted on the next explore card that is revealed, so that it overlaps a ruin space on their map if possible. Here we go. If a player cannot legally draw one of the available spaces so that it overlaps a ruin space, or there are no unfilled ruin spaces left on the map, you must instead draw a 1x1 square anywhere on their map and fill it with any terrain type excluding mountain. Okay? So if you cannot do it, if you can't do it, all the ruins are covered and you can't do it, you draw a 1x1 square tile of any terrain type anywhere on the map that you want. Oh, I see Dream Alchemist and Kate just posted that as well. So that's what happens if you can't. All right, so we're at 3. Let's go to the next one. It is a marshland. Look at that. That's a new symbol. So it's either forest or river, and it has to be that shape. Remember, this one you could turn any way you want. All right, so what do we want to do with this? I'm probably gonna go. Forest is gonna be coming up soon, but it needs to be to the edge, so I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I can't. No, I can't. I can't do it. 1, 2. Yeah, I can't do it there. So I can't block those monsters. But I could put a forest up here. River is what we're going on right now. But forest gives me 1 point. Rivers give me 3. I think I might do a forest along an edge. Yeah, let me do that. Because I'm prepping for D. So this will be my centerpiece. This will be here. So we might not score as great, as wonderful as we'd like. for this. Here we go. Close monsters. Oof. So we've got 2, 4, 5. 3 more points to go until the end of the season. All right, and I still got -3 space. This is getting crazy. This is getting zany. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hinterland stream. So it's either going to be a farm or a river in that shape. I think that shape allows me. Oh shoot! If I can cover this up to not get the -1, but what's going to end up happening is I'm going to touch this river. And this will either become one cluster or a river next to a farm. Darn it! I can put it here. So it's if I put it here, it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no! I can't. I'm gonna be dealing with minus points this round. Let me see. This one, then I have to mitigate. I gotta mitigate. We're gonna go with farms this time because that works either way, so you can at least see me put some farms. Shoot. It cannot be next to any rivers or else I won't score anything. Darn nabbit. Dang, I would have been able to cover up all of this. I might have to sacrifice this scoring, but that's 3 points. I'm at 3, 6, 9. I would be back down to 6. However, I would cover up this space, so then it'll only be -1, worst case scenario. Wait, during the draw phase, change the shape. Wait, during the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrains instead of the available terrain type. Ooh, I could burn knowledge right now, cover up these 2 spaces, and be good. Oh, that works. That works. I'm gonna do that. I'm using knowledge. I'm using knowledge right now. So during the draw phase, fill the chosen shape with village terrain instead of the available terrain type. So this would become a village right here. Ho 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 ho! Ha ha! So we're gonna do that here. 1, 2, 3. We draw our shape flip that way, and we've covered up some space, so we're now at -1. There we go. So I've used knowledge. So for me, where's my little thing? I'm gonna say I've used it for the season, so let me mark it off so I don't forget and try to use it later. So there we go. I've used it for the season. It is done. It is done for me. It is dead to me. All right, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. So whatever this is the end of the season. Woo! Here we go. It's an outpost. All right, it's an orchid. It's an orchard. Orchard, not an orchid. Forest or farm in that shape. And it has to go over a ruin. Well, it's going to be a forest, for sure. And I'm putting it over these ruins. Oops, green. And I'm putting it over these ruins here. So it touches the edge. For me. And I'll hold it up here because you're like, what was that again? There you go. Yeah, did I move it up? Do I need to move? What else do you need me to move? Anything? Yes, no, maybe? So make sure it has to be over ruins, but make sure it's there so you can see it. Yeah, it's slid down, so that's when I saw it, I compressed it all, because this was the last one that you really needed to see, and that it's on a ruins tile. Okay. Alright, so let us... Remember, B and C. B and C. The only thing we're dealing with right now. So B says any... Basically, if you're not next to the edge and you're not next to a farm, then rivers count... The cluster of river counts for 3 like it did last time. So we've got... We're not next to any farms, but we're next to... Yeah, I did that right. We're not next to any farms, but we're next to... But the rivers are not next to each other or anything, so we can score this. So I got 3, 6, 9. Woohoo! So B gets 9 for me. Then on C, this is the one that was interesting. Earn 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the largest square of filled spaces. Now, I'm assuming... And this is interesting for people who've played this. For people who've played this, I have a question. Do mountains count towards that score? I've never pulled Lost Barony. That's why I'm kind of stuck by it. I've never pulled it. Does mountains count towards that count? So the longest one to me would be this one, right? But it would go this way. Or would it be this one going this way? Yeah, mountains count. All right, so where am I at then? Am I here, here, and here? Of course they count. Hey, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. So I think it's this. I think it's this cluster that would go. It's 3 no matter what, going from edge to edge to me. So it would be 3, 6, 9 or 3, 6, 9, right? 3 by 3 is your largest. Yep. So 9. So I get 9 for that. I have 4 coins, so I get 4. And monster spaces that are not filled. There's only 1, so I do -1. Okay? So we've got 9, 9, 18. Right? 18 and 4, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, -1, 21. The other one is invalid. You only have 1. I only have 1 what? I only have 1 what? My Barony's 9. Yeah, I did. I put 9. I'm so confused. So you gotta help me out with this. Instead of saying you only have 1 or something, you have to say, like, you only have 1 that's located here or something. Be a little bit, because I'm not sure what you mean. I already put 9 for my Barony. So did I? How did I screw up? I don't think I did. Okay. Oh, Barony has to be the edge. Gotcha. Okay. Can't just put no. You gotta put more than no. No, Barony doesn't have to be on edge. You are doing the score correct. I just mean the other thing you call the potential Barony is not 1. Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right, so my score is 21 for that one. Okay. All right, cool. So 21 we got. We're moving into our next season. So first, let me get rid of this ambush. We're going to reshuffle those, adding a new ambush to the deck when we reshuffle. And we're moving on to fall, which is C and D. So I'm going to flip over B because we're never coming back to it. It's C, D, then D, A. So I'm flipping over B. Don't even worry about B anymore. It's gone. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right, so let me shuffle this. Remember, new season. I get to use an ability. I get to use a skill again, and so do you. I'm probably going to do Cure Wounds this round if I can't cover that monster space. Alright. Everybody's score looking pretty decent? Pretty decent? I'm drowning here. Uh-oh. Alright, we're ready for season 3. That's it, one more season. We score up and we're done, and then we'll go on to Heroes. So you get to see Heroes, the ambushes take on a fun little trait. But we also include Heroes, which helps us fight the monsters. Okay. Yeah, this game is great. 35 total so far. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Homestead. Actually, I'm mad with that because I could have filled that other space, but that's okay. This symbol, it's either going to be a hamlet or a farm, and it counts 2 towards 7 this time. So I'll put that there. A hamlet or a farm. Shield Gate is at the end once again, and it only scores to the second largest, so hamlets are not a big deal. Farms, however, can yield us some extra... Nope, farms can't do it anymore. That's over with. So this is just kind of a fill whatever. Well, I can cover this monster space and never have to deal with them again, but I'd have to make it a hamlet. Nope, that doesn't matter either, because we're done with that. So I can put hamlets right next to lakes or at rivers right now, and it won't matter. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all. So that is what I'm going to do. I don't know if you'll be able to see this yellow, so I'll just kind of circle it in. But let's cover up this monster so he doesn't subtract from our score anymore. We don't have to worry about rivers being next to farms anymore. That means nothing. So there we go. 42, gee. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm at 40, so we're doing okay. But I'm putting mine there. And that's 2. Remember, we're going to 7. This is an 8 this round, so a little bit less this season. Next one. Treetop Village. So that's forest or hamlet. Alright, and that's the shape you need to draw. So I'll put that down here. And of course, you know we're going for forest, because we're scoring D this time. And they need to be along the edge of the map. Does it? You say that. You tell me these things. I could probably put it over here. Just do square, square, 1, 2, 3. They don't connect, so that'll be okay. Or I could flip it upside down. Do what? No, I could do it here, right? I could do it here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, I could do it here. 1, 2. 1. Right there. Got some edges touching. Should get some pretty decent points for forests in the next round. All right, so we've got 2, 4. So 3 more points left to go in the season. We got some ruins. And we've got rift land. So 1 square of any type that you want over a ruin. There's a ruin here in the corner, but that's not really gonna... Actually, that does help. That does help. So I'm gonna do my square right here over this ruin right here in the corner. It is really snowing outside. It is coming down. All right. So once again, Why? Next up, fishing village, river or hamlet. Well, we're coming back to hamlets, right? So let's see how we can expand our hamlets. So that's 2, 4, 6. The season ends next round. So river or a hamlet? Well, it's going to be a hamlet for sure. And we want to grow our clusters. It's 4, so I can't put it here or here. I can put it up here, sure. Okay, yeah. I could put it. My second largest would still be 5. I need to grow these hamlets to get a better score. Sorry, I'm trying to think of where I want to put this. I'll put it here. I like my hamlets on rye. Hamlet on rye, hold the mail. Alright, so we put it there. Next up, Marshland Forest or river. And that's the end of the season. That's the end of the season. So we're doing forest for sure. And we're going to cover it here, 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 and here. Pretty cool. 2, 4, 6, 8. We are done with fall. Fall's done that quick. So we go to scoring, folks. We go to scoring. So Barony, I think I'm still where I am. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got a 4x4 here for this Barony. According to how this looks, each 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the largest of the filled squares. But over here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is 1, or if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Or is this a 3x4? Is that what this is, a 3x4? So think of it as a square and you're going along the edges. That this is a 3x4, so it's 1, 2, 3, so it's a 3, so it's 9 again, or is it 1, 2, 3, 3? I think that's it. You're building a square, and you're just expanding out your square. Has to be a square, so a 4x4. Yeah, so you're building a square. If I'm building a square, I'm still a 3x3 because it's 1, 2, 3 without anything else breaking off. I can't go from here, so it can't be 4x4. And I would need these 2 filled if I really want to come this way. So, yep, so it's a 3x3. Yep, 3x3. So I'm still at 9. Each 3 reputation stars for each space along one edge of the largest square, of the largest set. So I'm still at 9 for C. I didn't go up. 10, though. Earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, Mario, thank you so much for becoming a subscriber. Welcome, welcome. So that's 16. So 1 point. If it touches the edge of the map, 1 point. Not all of them, just the one that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 25? Good. Great. What do you mean, nope? That's what it says. It even shows it in here. Let me show you the display. Notice the edge of the map. It doesn't count the interior. If there's a break, it doesn't matter, but that point still counts. So as long as that forest touches the edge of the map, you get it. It needs to be covered from all sides. That is untrue. It's not covered from all sizes right here, Edgar. That's untrue. It just needs to touch the edge. And so let me go ahead and read that again. Sentinel would. Each earn 3 reputation stars. Sorry, that's stone. Sentinel. Earn 1 reputation star for each forest space adjacent to the edge of the map. It does not need to be covered. Yeah. All right, coins. 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Monsters. I have surrounded that sucker, so 0. You are not subtracting. Nothing from me. Nada. All right, so that's 15, 25, 29 points. 29 points for me. So I got 29 on that one. 32? What? Whoa. Hey, now. All right. C is done. We're back onto DNA now. Remember, in that order, DNA for winter, the final season. And we're shuffling the last ambush card back in here as well. So there are 3 ambush cards in here. This is where it starts to hurt. 3 of them. 28 points. Nice. So there are 3 ambush cards that are in here. Oh, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. So I'm at 69 points so far. 69. I'm at 69 points. Total. Oh, man. Whew. Here it is. 6. This is just 6 points to the end of the season. 6 points. No whammies. I could spend the cure wounds to draw a 2x1 space adjacent to a monster space. Fill it with the available terrain type. Okay. Alright. So we've got cure wounds if when the monster starts springing. But we're gonna see how this goes. 3 monsters are in here. Alright, 3 ambushes. Here we go. A hamlet. So the hamlet clusters are real and we need coins. So I need to build up my hamlets to make them a little bit more potent. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Here by flipping that. And I'm going to get a coin for it. Alright, so the hamlet's looking pretty good. So 5 more and then the season's over. Hamlet's looking pretty good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8 is good. 8 is good. I'm building it up. That's at least better. This is my second biggest hamlet. Here we go. Fishing village. Hamlet or river. So that's 3. 4 more points to go. And that's a 4 square one. Man. I wish I could place that hamlet somewhere. That would be good. And remember, your abilities are still here if you need them. This might have to be a river space. I probably gotta waste this because I can't even surround the mountain properly with that. Yuck. Yeah, we're gonna make this a river space. I don't know what to do. What's it, 4 spaces? 4? I'm saving like my 1 season burn for when the monster comes out, because I know it's going to happen. There's 3 in there. Metro. Next card. Homestead, hamlet, or farm. That means the next card, so it's 2, 4, 5. Next card is end of season. So can we increase the size of a hamlet? We can. We can. I can make this my second biggest one by putting that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the 9 now my biggest hamlet. I'm gonna cover this ruin with it. Okay. Over. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. I love that card. I am saved. All right, here we go. Final card. No monsters. This is amazing. Oh. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. I'm definitely going for the coin. And I'm gonna put it here and here. And I'm going for that coin. And I get my coin for it. Okay. So 2, 4, 6. Winter's over. Winter's over. It's done. No ambushes. Was ambush the next card? It was! Oh my god! We would have paid. That would have hurt so bad, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so first we scored D. Every one that's touching. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 for me. And then for A, your second largest hamlet, each square is worth 2 points. Second largest hamlet. So this is my largest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But so this is my second largest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2, 18. Coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And monsters, 0. So this is 15. 15. I gotta do my math in my head, sorry. 15, which makes us 35. Plus 35 plus 6 is 41. So my total score. Lucky. So my total score is where was I? I was at this is 60 and 50. I have 110. Do I have 110? I think I do. I gotta check my maths. I think I have 110. My fan is blowing everywhere to try to keep the camera cool. But let us do the maths. I'm checking my math. So 19 plus 21 plus 29 plus 41. 110! Woohoo! Alright, so how do we find out? Now, what do you do? Now, this is, we're going to do, while we're racing against each other, we're also going to do the solo rules, right? So the solo rules is, you come down here, and let's find out what our titles are. You come down here, and you add up these numbers, and then you subtract them from your score. So these are the numbers, so let me do the math, so I'll tell you how much to subtract from your score to determine what your title is. Hold on. So we're going to do plus 7 plus 20. So subtract your score from 96, okay? Subtract your score from 96. So 10. Ooh, I'm at a 14. So that score of 14, I'm a journeyman topographer. I'm a journeyman topographer. 8. Ooh. I got -2. -2, you're an amateur assessor. So let me put this up here so you can determine what your score is based on that. So I am with my 14, I am a journeyman topographer. And you write that on your title up here. Journeyman topographer. That is me. So our final scores after the subtraction, -14. What's Cynthia's? Cynthia got, well, even with the subtraction, you got 113. So you still would have that's awesome. That's awesome. Dream Alchemist had 132. I think Dream Alchemist took the win on that one. So Dream Alchemist 132. Woo! So that is Topographers, the base game. And remember, these are two-sided maps. And I didn't show you this as you're doing that stuff. So these are two-sided maps, right? For people who have the game, they have two-sided maps. There's the normal side and the difficult side, but we're playing regular. I don't want anyone to feel, oh my gosh, I didn't print that out. This is going to be hard. I'm going to stick with this side, and I'm going to pull the next map. So that is Topographers, the base game. We went by, that was about an hour just with me doing explanation. So it's a lot shorter now that you understand how this stuff rolls, and my fan's blowing everything away. All right, so let's get into Cartographers Heroes. It's fun. It's a fun game. So Cartographers Heroes, let me put away Cartographers. We're not going to mix and match. I'm playing them separate, but if you want to mix and match, you can. And they're fully separate games, so I can pack all this up, bring out Cartographers Heroes, and play it. So you don't need the base game to play the other one. You don't at all. You don't. Let me get... We didn't run into any ambushes. Oh my gosh, we were so lucky. There was 2 ambushes in a row? Ooh. Okay, so let's put these away, and I will break out Cartographers Heroes. And we're going to play that. Boom. A, B, C, D. And then we'll put these away. Alrighty. Cartographers. This is Cartographers Heroes. Same card, same second verse, same as the first, with just a little bit of variance. I gotta get ready for work. No second game for me, but I'll watch. Cool. You're all winners in my book. Legendary. So let's pull this out. So we're gonna be doing with the skills mini expansion number 2. And this is Undercity. Yeah, this is Undercity. We're not gonna be using Undercity. So we've got our usual A. B. See, this is everything that comes with everything I'm playing with now, minus this, comes with the Heroes expansion. So if you're like, well, what do I need to do to get it? You don't. These are the seasons. Over. Seasons. Ooh, why is it showing all weird on my camera? Let me... Okay. And we will do that. Same setup as we did before. Same exact setup. But we're going to take the... Now we're introducing a different type of ambush, and we'll talk about that as we draw the ambush cards. But we're also introducing heroes, and I'll talk about that once we draw a heroes card. Other than that, there are no ruins in the expansion whatsoever, so you could draw, go nuts, draw however you want. Alright, so let's shuffle these up. Nope, I'm not moving ruins over to heroes. I want to play this game straight out, so if someone says, I want to buy this game, they know what they're getting. So I'm not going to move the ruins over. Alrighty. Everything here is straight heroes. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. We've got dwarven holds. Oh, and next one. 1, 2, 3. 1. We're going here for gnomish colony. This one's gonna be tough. 1, 2, and I'll just have to die. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And wherever we're going to. Sleepy Valley. The Sleepy Valley. Let us get this skill stuff shuffled. And draw our 3. And the play is the exact same as the last. 1 per season. And that's all you get. So we've got Manipulate. We've got Summon. And we've got Intimidate. And I'll show you all these cards. I'm just kind of drawing them out right now. Flip these over, shuffle them, and then we're... And flip this over, shuffle them. Okay, so let's talk about what we're looking at. We've got Dwarven Holds. So let me tell you what Dwarven Holds says, so you can take a look at the symbol while I talk to you. Dwarven Holds. Earn 7 reputation stars for each complete row or complete column of filled spaces that contains a mountain space. Okay? So that means if you're using this, if you complete an entire column that contains a mountain space, you get 7. If you complete an entire row that contains a mountain space, you get 7. So therefore, the name of the game for A is fill everything. Fill a row, fill a column. No, the skill stuff does not come with heroes. That's an expansion. I should leave those out, but it's a it's a little fun. You are correct. The skills do not come with either. We've got Gnomish Colony. Earn 6 reputation stars for each clusters of village spaces that contain 4 spaces in a 2x2 square. So that means for Gnomish Colony, you need a 2x2 squares, and you'll get 6 reputation points for each of those. They can be together. They're clusters. So for each cluster of village spaces that contain 4. That contain 4 square spaces in a 2x2. Notice when one bleeds out, it doesn't count. The other one does. Fill a row, fill a column, fill a columns. We have Ulam's Hollow. Ulam's Hollow says, earn 4 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to 2 or more farms. So the last one, they couldn't be adjacent to farms. This one, they have to be adjacent to 2 or more farms. Right? 2 or more. That means if you got 1 farm touching 1 river, don't count. 2 or more. And then we've got, this one I gotta hold up because it's all green. We've got, come on, focus. There we go. Sleepy Valley. Sleepy Valley says, earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. Each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces, you get 4 per row. That's the name of the game. Okay, we've got our skill cards that do not come with heroes. I'm just doing this for funsies. So, if you're like, well, the skill cards didn't come with it, it's not supposed to, but you can get them if you want. Oh, come on. What are you focusing on? Focus on me. Our first is Intimidate. During the draw phase, destroy a non-mountain space on your map sheet. So you can just straight up destroy a space. That to me seems like if there's a monster, you can destroy that space. Summon. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is revealed, draw the shape using +1, -1 squares to a minimum of 1. So you can, and that's a free use. I might use that. Manipulate. During the draw phase, if an ambush card is not revealed, break the chosen shape into 2 separate shapes. What? Alright, so you only get 1 per, remember, 1 per season. Okay, take out your handy dandy pads, or printouts, if you will. And we're going to shuffle these, then we're going to shuffle in 1 ambush and 1 hero. That's the difference between heroes and cartographers. That's the first difference, is that you shuffle in 1 ambush and 1 hero. Shuffle these up. And the scoring's still the same, right? Spring and A, B, B, C, C, D, D to A. Still the same. Okay. We got our pads ready. We got our sheets ready to go. Give it one more shuffle for good luck. And woo, here we go. First card, here we go. The Wildwood Garden. I'll explain the hero, Yogi, when we pull it. I'll explain the hero when we pull it, because I don't want to confuse up stuff. So, here we go. Wildwood Garden. It's going to be a forest or a farm. Well, and we're going for 8. I'm going to make both of those get scored in the latter half. But I'm going to be going for what's coming up soon for next season. So I'm going to be going for the farm. Yeah, I will do that. I need to put it in a space where that can be helpful to me. I'm going to put it here. Farm here. Here. Yeah, Dream Alchemist is giving you the insight of what they do. The hero's job is to help you fight the ambush, but it's strategic. It's not they show up and they kill an ambush. It's strategic. Okay, so that's the first one. All right. Next, we got a new settlement. Huh. So I could get the coin, but look at that shape. It's 1 away from getting that cluster I need for the gnomish colony. So I think I'm going to forego. Yeah, and I'm going to draw. Actually, I'm going to get the coin from here. So I'm going to do this and this. Right. This, that. So I surrounded that mountain, therefore I get a coin. And I get that 1 coin because I surrounded that mountain. But I don't get a coin because I didn't pick that shape, so I don't get 2. All right, so that is 3 of 8, so 5 left. Next card. Oh, it's an ambush, but this is a new type of ambush. I want you to see what it does. After scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent to the giant troll. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to have to draw this shape as is, starting from the top right corner, and you're going to put a T in it. Okay, be sure to do that, a T for Giant Troll Ravager. And he's going to go right there, because he's going to start doing lasting effect. So we need to surround him as soon as possible. After scoring, he's going to destroy stuff. Ugh. I'm just gonna put that. Actually, I should just put a T. There, T. T for troll. Alright, so what happens with heroes is if you strategically place your hero, it can cover and destroy a monster. That's its purpose. It's to help you with monsters. But use summons, cough. I could use summons now. But I actually should. I should use summons now. And then I could just trap it in the corner. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you for telling me that. I'm going to use summons now. Yep. It costs 0. And let me erase this. So there we go. So good idea. So I use summons immediately since this is the only ambush in the deck right now. I'll use summons during the draw. If the ambush card is revealed, draw the shape with +1 or -1 square, minimum of 1. So I'm going to -1 and trap it right there in the corner, and that's the monster. So right now I'm dealing with -1, 2, 3, 4 points if I don't cover it up. Next card. Oh, that is a beautiful card. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful card. That is a beaut. That is beautiful. That card goes in such pretty spaces. We're trying to score Hamlet right now, right? I'm sorry, Gnomish Colony. I won't be able to get a Gnomish Colony with that. But I can begin to. So cover you, and you, and I'm 1 away. I could have put it here, but that's okay. I want to cover up this monster. I don't like it. So now I'm at just -2 points to start. So 1, 2 instead of 4. I've cut it in half. Okay. All right. So we're at 2, 4, 5. 3 more points to go. Let it be the hero. Let it be the hero. Let it be the hero. No, but this is covering up the monster. Wrong shape. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, it is the wrong shape. Son of a... Oh my god. Everyone's yelling at me because I'm drawing so terribly. Hey, I'm allowed to mess up. That's how board gaming works. Wrong shape. I can put it... I'll put it here. So I can get the cluster, because I can't put it anywhere else. Wrong stinking shape. I'm allowed to make mistakes. I am human. Okay. Sorry. And then we'll do that. And this one, we'll make a Hamlet as well. And we'll put it here, 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 and here. Sorry, I apologize. That was poor form. That was poor form. I apologize. There we go. All better. All better. Can't cheat it. Yeah, I got excited when I saw that because I was like, hey, I could put that there, but no, that's not what it was. I was looking at his shape, not that shape, and that's why I did it. Anyway, it's fixed. It's fixed. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. Next one ends the season. I need to do something about this. Hero. Oh. Okay. So heroes. Heroes, I've drawn a hero card. Let's explain. You see that symbol? That's where your hero goes. You see these symbols? That's where your hero attacks. So your hero immediately defeats and destroys any monster within that set, or like that you've set like this. So you place your hero here, You count one extra space, and anything, any monster in these 3 spaces next to it are immediately destroyed. So that's how you place your hero. So my hero is going right here. That's where my hero's going. I'll have to check. I don't think it counts as a 3 Smurf village, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to read the rules on that. I've never had Gnomish Colony. I've always, of the 2 times I've played this game, I never pulled that card. So there might be some nuance to it that we need to check out. Does that spot go blank or like blown up grounds? I believe that it's not going to get destroyed by the monster because the monster gets destroyed. But let me check. I don't want to tell you wrong. Resolving heroes. When a hero is revealed, each player draws a 1x1 square anywhere on their map that fills with the hero terrain type. Each player then marks spaces on the depicted attack pattern relative to the hero space. Attack patterns can overlap filled spaces in the edge of the map. Heroes destroy monsters in 2 ways. When a hero is drawn, all monster spaces within the hero's attack pattern are immediately destroyed. Then for the rest of the game, all monster spaces drawn within any hero's attack patterns are also immediately destroyed. After all players have finished, discard the hero card and return it to the game box. So it's a one-time burn thing, so these are going away. So immediately, remember, it's this space 3. Crud. I think that gives me... The monster's destroyed, but that one space is still there. Is the entire monster destroyed or just on that space? Just the space it covers. So... Heroes destroy monsters in two ways. When a hero is drawn, all monster spaces with the hero's attack pattern are immediately destroyed. All monster spaces are immediately destroyed. Destroyed spaces. Some spaces on a player's map might get destroyed. When a space is destroyed, draw a large X over the space. Destroyed spaces count as filled spaces, but have no terrain type. If a hero space is destroyed, that hero's attack pattern remains active. So, heroes destroy monsters in 2 ways. When a hero's drawn, all monster spaces within the hero's attack patterns are destroyed. So, destroyed, X. Destroyed, X. All monster spaces only. So, boom. And it's considered a filled space, so that will never count against me. So there we go. Perfect. That's how it's supposed to do. All right, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. We still got 1 more to go to end the season. That hero came out just in time, so we were able to save ourselves from getting any minus points. Okay? It's considered a filled space. It just has no terrain type. Boom. Timbergrove. That is not going to help us in any way remotely. Ooh, I am not going to score big at all this round. I'm going to get the coin. I need something. I'm going to do this. Here. There we go. Boom. 2, 4, 6, 8. Season's done. Let's start scoring. So, first off, Dwarven Holes. Have you filled an entire column or an entire row that touches a mountain? If the answer is no, you get nothing. If the answer is yes, you get 7 points. My answer is a big old no, so that's 0. B, Gnomish Colony. This is the one that I want to know from people who have played this game tons of times and played Gnomish Colony. It says, earn 6 reputation stars for each cluster of village spaces that contains your 4 spaces of a 2x2 grid. Each cluster to me means a cluster of villages. And if we can make a 2x2, 1, 2, 1, 2, we get 6 points. That's what that tells me. Now, if you disagree, or if you're like, nope, that's incorrect, let me know. I don't mind. Let me go to BGG and make sure that that's valid. Yeah, because it's a cluster. Cartographers. Heroes, Gnomish Colony. Gnomish Colony scoring. BGG. Do the 2x2 clusters need to be separated to count? For example, I made a 2x4 space of village spaces and counted them as 2 separate 2x2s, scoring a total of 12. Did I do this right? Oh my gosh, it says yes. All right, let me pull this up so we can read this together. Properties. Boom and boom. All right, so this person says yes. They have to be separated. The 2x4 is a single cluster for scoring purposes. Each cluster is a group of connected spaces that all have the same terrain type. By definition, a cluster cannot itself contain multiple smaller clusters. For Gnomish Colony, your 2x4 cluster would score you 6 rep points, which is just 1. Thank you for the response. We both misplayed it, but at least we did so equally. Good to know for next time. So it needs to be the exact writing from rules for whoever the rules forge person is, for Dustin Schwartz, the designer of this thing, a verified designer, says you need to. So a cluster is a grouping. So for my display, and we'll go back to my display. My display, this is one cluster. So do I have a 4x4 in my cluster? I do, so I get 6 points. I come over here. This is another cluster. Do I have a 4x4? No, I don't. So I only get 6 points. Then I count my coin. I only got... Oh, I didn't get my other coin for that one. Oopsies. So I got 2 coins, one for surrounding this, the other one for doing that shape. And then monsters. These monsters are dead. This monster is next to a covered space, and then this says, after scoring each season, destroy an empty space adjacent. Only an empty space. So this monster is covered, so 0. Yes, an 8x2 is one cluster. That is correct. So I only got 8 points that season. Oof, that is not fantastic. The hero and the ambush are removed from the game. We then add a new ambush and a new hero into our decks. Refresh, because we're going to summertime. Summertime. One cluster. Aww. Yeah, so it's good that we, the interwebs helps us to make sure that we're playing it right. Alrighty, so we've got next up B and C. So another Gnomish Colony and Ullum's Wallow. So that is one river next to two adjacent tiles, and it looks like they're making it to be orthogonal, not diagonal. Alrighty. Orthogonal, up, down, left, right. So I'm still confused, but well, I'll just score it however we're doing it. The Smurfs just built their cluster next to each other. So basically, Yogi, if any red space touches another red space, that's a cluster. In that cluster, you can only score 1 per cluster. So if you want to yield Gnomish Colony the highest score, build multiple hamlets in different locations that make up a 2x2 cluster, 2x2 set. Alrighty, we're ready to dance. Let's do it. Mangrove. Look at this funky shape. There you go. Mangrove. I could actually surround that mountain, but that would kill my cluster, so I can't do that. I could surround the mountain for sure. I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to surround the mountain with that. And I'm going to make it... No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not going to surround the mountain. I'm going to... Actually, I can, because that's turmoil. That will still get me the score I need. I'm going to surround this mountain here. Here. I should have done the stinking river. Oh! I'm an idiot. I was looking at long game and not the river game, which I would have put it here. I would have scored 1, 2. I would have scored 4, 8 points. I'm an idiot, but whatever. I'm an idiot, but whatever. I could have put it right here, which would have given me adjacent to 2, 4, and adjacent, oh no, it wouldn't have been here. It wouldn't have been here. Because it would have only been adjacent to 1. So I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm building up for the end. I'm alright. So this time summer's only 7 long, okay? Alright, next one. Pastures. So that is your pasture to draw. Now I think I can. I'm not gonna go for the coin on this one. I'm gonna go to build up to try to see if I can get something with this. So I'm gonna do this, this, that, that. Shapes get a little quirky as you play. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Missed the piece. Here. I got it. I got it. I fixed it. There you go. Fixed it. No, immediately the typing was, no, you're doing it wrong. I fixed it. I don't get a coin because I use this. I put it here. So there it is. It's all good. Next up. A hero, the Olive Jolev. So where are we? So now you get to decide where you're going to place your hero. So things get interesting. We knew the monster shows up over here. And since there's 4 monsters, of course they do here, 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 and here in the corners. So where's this monster? It could be anywhere. I tell you what, I'm going to put this hero right here. Just in case. I'm putting him right there. All right. So he'll sit here. See what goes next. We're still at 3. Next up. Oh, that is what I was wanting. I was wanting this. Yes, coastal encampment. There's that river that I want right there. Perfecto. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Scoring that money. I just need another farm to go right here. We're solid. So I've got 2, 4, 5. 2 more points to go. Here we go. And that's the 2 points I was looking for. Alright, so let's get it to focus. Wildwood Garden. Farm or forest? Well, you know I'm going farm. I'm going farm right here. Right here. Right there. Let me read about heroes because we're done with season 2, 4, 6, 7. The season's done, but let me see what happens. Heroes destroy monsters in 2 ways. When a hero is drawn, all monster spaces within the hero's attack pattern are immediately destroyed. Then for the rest of the game, all monster spaces drawn within... Then for the rest of the game, all monster spaces drawn within any hero's attack pattern is destroyed. Okay, so I need to draw that. So for the rest of the game, after all players have finished, discard the hero and return it to the game box. So for the rest of the game, it says. So let me draw these squares, because I'm going to be discarding the hero. The rest of the game, it says. That's what the hero's attacking. All right, so I dotted it. And I'm going to read this again because someone's like, no, no, no. Well, yes, yes, yes. Let me read it again. So it says, heroes destroy monsters in 2 ways. When a hero card is drawn, all monster spaces already on the map within the hero's attack pattern are immediately destroyed. Then, for the rest of the game, all monster spaces drawn within any hero's attack pattern are destroyed. For the rest of the game. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. After all players have finished, discard the hero card and return it to the box. Well, it says then. Does that mean that because it's on a destroyed space, all monsters drawn within any hero's attack pattern, so it doesn't have to be that space? I'm gonna treat it, and someone can tell me if I'm playing this incorrectly, but I'm gonna treat this as the card's gonna basically the hero stays in effect until, like, if they're staying in effect here, he's staying in effect here, pretty much. Okay, dokie. All right. Okay. Nothing to really sell a coin. We've got through summer. Let's go through. So our clusters. I still only got my 1 cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've only got 6 points. It's gonna be a low-scoring game. C. Any river touching 2 orthogonally spaced farms gains 4 points each. So 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, right? 16. 16 points. All right. You're like, how's that possible? 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. 1, 2, there. And 1, 2, there. I got everything for every river that's there. So that's 16. Coins. I've only got 2 coins. No monsters. So a little bit better. That's 22, 23, 24. So I went from 8 to 24. Not bad, not bad. So let me know what your points are. Post it in the chat. 24. Okay. We are going to shuffle these. B is now forever lost, so gnomish strongholds mean nothing. Gnomish colonies mean nothing anymore, which is good. We're going to add another ambush, and we're going to add another hero for fall. So this is Ulam's Wallow and Sleepy Valley. Remember, Sleepy Valley says earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 2 or more forest spaces. That's what I was kind of doing with that last one. 20, nice. Different map layouts, but still tied with you. Nice. Very nice. So you see how everyone does things differently. Everybody follows different patterns, and that's the replayability and the fun in this game. I think this game is a blast. I love it. I love it. And being able to play along with everybody. Oh my god, I dropped all my. Being able to play along with everyone in chat, or if you're following, or if you're watching this later and you want to play along, being able to play along with you is just that's the fun of this game. I think Thunderworks has hit a home run to me with all role player content. I haven't played Lockup yet, so let me say that I haven't played Lockup yet. But everything else that I've played of role player, I love. You fall behind me. I'm the pacemaker. All right, here we go. New season. Ready? First up, pastures. Pastures are up. Okay, this is only 7 points this season, so use them wisely. I'm gonna put a pasture here and here, actually, so I can get a coin from this mountain. Here and here. I'm gonna get 1 coin for covering that mountain. And I'm gonna get a coin for using that symbol. Even better. Alright. So sweet and sweet. Sweet and sweet. Alright, next one. Hillside Terrace. Ooh, well, we like when you needed this for the gnomish colony. Anyway. Alright, so I'm probably going to make that a river so I can score some points here. And I'm going to put it right here. 1, 2. Then I just need to pull a really funky shaped farmstead. Yeah, because I've got 1, 2 on that side, so that's my next one. I got 1 here, and I really need a farmstead on that side. Okay, here we go. Next one. Kethrus Gates, which is basically like the Riftlands. 1 square, make it whatever you want. I am going to make it here. And I'm going to make it I'm going to make it a river. You see what I'm building here, right? So I've got 1 more square to fill, and I've at least covered one row. All right, next up. Dobrik of Lorheim. So the new hero comes out. Where can I put you? I can put you right about here. The heroes are out. I've covered 2 of the possible spaces that a monster can appear. An ambush can pop out. And we'll see what it does right after this. Alright. Wallow will save your game. Let's find out. So we got 3. This is Woodland Crossroads, Hamlet or Forest. And I'm going to make sure I do this one properly because this was the one I screwed up last time. So it's going to be a forest. I'm gonna put it right here. Well, dang blast it. I don't know where to put this one. Where am I gonna put this forest? I can put it here, which would get me closer to this one. So it's for the end game. It's for the end game. So I'll put 1 here, 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 here. At this point, I'm playing for scoring the end game. I think Sleepy Valley might help me. I think Sleepy Valley is going to give me a shot at it. So we'll see. So we're at 2, 4, 5. 2 more points and the season's over. Here we go. Lagoon. Laguna Matata. So 2, 4, 6. So one more. So there's one more pull and then it's over. So there we go. So Lagoon. Lagoon. What can I do with scoring on this Lagoon? I can put it down here. No, I can't. Can't put it down there. I'm gonna put it right here and take that coin. That's what I'm gonna do. So I filled an entire row. I'm gonna get a coin for it. I've got a row filled. It's going okay, Kate. Maybe. So we need 7. We have 2, 4, 5, 6. So one more. Oh no! Dragon! The Dragon Inferno. When all spaces of the dragon are surrounded or destroyed, gain 3 coins. And you have to draw it like this, and it's starting in the bottom left. Bottom left. It can't go because the hero's right there waiting for it. So it'll go up. It can go there. So D right between the hero. D destroyed. D destroyed. And D on a ruin. So immediately destroyed. Destroyed. There it is. That was awful. So it says that when all spaces of the dragon are surrounded or destroyed, you gain 3 coins. And we got one more card to pull. But right now I'm dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 4 points. Oh, okay. Okay. Minus 4 points, is it? Here we go. Here we go. What do you mean next spot? I moved up and it made it fit. So what are you talking about? What happens if it lands on top of the hero? Does it go to the next spot? If it lands on top of the hero, it goes to the next spot. Yeah, oh, that's what Dream Alchemist was saying. Yep. Next up. Ready. Here we go. Dragons are evil. Ooh. What can I do with that? This is the Timber Grove. The Timber Grove, which is the small L, or half and half. What can I do? I can't cover him up. Oh no! Wait, I could cover this side. That's what I can do. And get the coin for it. I'll do this, that. There we go. And I get a coin. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, ending the season. Next spot was the Yogi's question. Gotcha, Dreamer. Okay, that ends the season. Woo! So let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so let's score first. Ulam's Wallow. So rivers next to 2 must be 2 farms orthogonally. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 4, 20. Sleepy Wallow. Earn 4 rep stars for each row, remember, row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. No. This row, no, 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 no. Yes. So that's 1. Nope. Row that contains 3 or more forest spaces, right? Not connecting. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. And that's it. So just 2. So that's 8. My coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the monster. So 1, -1, -2, -3, -1, -2, -3. So I'm subtracting 3 from my score. So I am at 28, 34, -3, 31. I'm at 31. 31. Dream Alchemist is at 41. Nice, nice. Okay. So we shuffle in the last monster and the last hero. I should. Oh no, I could have used summon. Ah, I could have used summon. I could have used summon. I forgot all about summon. I could have used summon, not put that one there, and then therefore I would have only lost 1 point. Oh, dragons are the worst. Well, now I have to find a way to cover all of that so I can get when the dragon's covered. You get when the dragon's covered, you get 3 points. You gain 3 coins for it. 9 wallows saved me. Nice. All right, so C is done. We're in the final season. We're in the end game, and we're back to that. Well, Dwarven Strongholds, I've got 1. I'm working on 1 more. I just need to fill 1 space, and I'll give me 4. I'll have 14 points easy, and then if I can get 2 more, I think I can get 3 spaces this round. I think I can. I guess I should have coughed again. I know, right? I completely forgot. I could have gotten rid of 1 of those. Then when I cover 1 spaces, that'd give me 3 coins easy. Oh, man. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Oh, well. Yeah, oh, well. I'm sure people who are playing along, if you're playing along, you've used summons like 5 or 10 times by the... Like, you know, you've used it for each monster and saved yourself. All right, this one, only 6. Only 6 points this season, and then we're done. So it moves a little bit faster. All right. Here we go. I'm terribly scared because it's been snowing this whole time. Oh my gosh. Will I be able to drive tomorrow? Okay, so here we go. Final season. Yeah, I haven't used any. I know, I should have. Here we go. First card is the Wildwood Garden. Forest or farm? Well, farms don't matter anymore, but forests do. So forest or farm? Well, we know we're going forest. Run, forest. That's what we're doing with it. So we can complete this one. 1, 2, 3. So I can now I've got two rows. Muha. Okay, so I've done that. So I've got 2 rows going, which is good, All right. Blinkson Canadian, how much snow are you getting that you aren't sure you can drive tomorrow? Okay, Kate. See, well, you see, the thing is this. Okay, so let me pause for a second. Okay, so I'm a Caribbean boy. I'm from the Caribbean, right? I'm not used to this. This slow precipitation that is clogging up the roads. So far, I think they said that it's going to be about 2 to 3 inches, which is nothing for Canadians, nothing at all. But he has a huge storm, our southeast side coast getting pounded. Yeah, it's still going and it's supposed to be going all day. So far it's at 2 to 3. It's probably going to get more as if this keeps up. I don't know, but I've lived in North Carolina for about 5 years. In those 5 years, it snowed 4 times. And those 4 times, the snow was gone the next day. This is time 5, and it's not leaving. It looks bad. So yes, this is nothing compared to what you're going through, but it's still terrifying for me. Uh, all right, next card. Books in Canadian. I love that. I love that so much. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it is crippling. Woodland Crossroads, because we don't have the infrastructure built for that. So, there we go there. So we're going forest, and you got to make the square, and it's 2. So, 2 more and the season's over. Can I turn this into a column being done? Can't even block a stinking monster with this. I can put it here, but that doesn't do anything for me. That's the only place I can put it. I can't put it anywhere else. It has to go here. Blurg. I think I'm going to be spending a coin in a minute. I'm going to put it there. And I'm definitely going to be spending Intimidate before this round is out. What is snow? What is this weird thing you're talking about? 2 to 3 inches of PA is 2-hour delay. This is a joke in Canada. Oh man. Alright, next card. And that's the end of the season. Right there. River or Hamlet. That's the end of the season, just like that. 246. Alright, what can I do with this that could be worth a hoot? Alright, first immediately I'm going to use Intimidate. Getting rid of a coin. And says, during the draw phase, destroy any non-mountain space on your map sheet. I'm destroying this one. Bye, dragon. And I've used the coin. Okay, so now let's place this and finish this thing. Ooh, I know what I can do. Nope, I can't do that. It's like, I know what I can do. Nope, that doesn't matter. It does matter, actually. It does. I'm going to put this right here. There is good enough for me. Boom. All right, so 246. Season's done. So let's score. First, we score this one. Remember, it says earn reputation. Earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. Nope. Yes, 1. No. Yes, 2. 2, 3. Yes, 3. Yes, 4. So 4 points. That's 16 for D. A says, this one's the good one. This one's the good one. Earn 7 reputation points for each complete row or complete column of fill spaces that contains a mountain space. This is filled terrain, and that dragon's taking it up, so that fills it. So that contains a mountain space. 7. Come up here. This one contains a mountain space in its fill. 14. Come up here. This contains a mountain space. 21. Ooh-ha. Ooh-ha. So that's 21. Then we go to columns. Nope. No. Almost. No. So 21 for me for that. 7 times 3. I love it. Coins. I cannot count the one I just spent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins. And then dragon that is here only gets me for 1 point because I destroyed that one. So -1. So we're dealing with scoring that up. That is 30. Let's see. That would be 26. -1, 41. So that's 41 points total, and then let's put that all together. Put all that together. So we've got 8 plus 24 plus 31 plus 41. 104. Oh, diddy. That's 104, and then we're gonna subtract it from 78. Subtract it from 78. 104. 26. I did better on this one. I did better on this one than the last one. So subtract it from what was it? 76, I think I said. 76. Let me do that again. 28 plus 24 plus 14 plus 12. 78. Subtract it from 78. And tell me what your final score is. Mine was 26, so I am a master mathsmith. So there you go to determine how you do. That's the number you're subtracting from. And I got a 26. 29, missed legendary by that much. Oh, you were 1 away. You were 1 away from legendary. So it looks like Dream Alchemist, you took this one again. 46 is final score. No, Edgar took this final one again. Edgar got the legendary cartographer. Nice. Very, very nice. My last 2 heroes were worthless. So Edgar's the legendary cartographer on this one. Congrats, congrats. That is awesome. Yeah. So minus, like I said, minus the skill cards, if you since you saw how helpful those ones were, minus the skill cards, everything else you saw, which was, let me move this book out the way, which was just this stuff here, everything else you saw was Cartographer's heroes. So you saw the heroes being added in. I wasn't able to kill the dragon fully to get the 3 coins, which is sad. And then the trolls, we didn't have to worry about them. If I did summon, I would have gotten the 3 coins from doing it, but I forgot to do it. And it's okay, you got to see the game played without it. So Edgar, congrats, dude. Well done. So we did well on that one for Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes. If you got the other map packs, you got these cards that come with them. So if you got Nebulous, Nebulous is the volcano. And what Nebulous does is it basically, these cards here destroy spaces. So it works, the map cards work against you. You would shuffle these into the deck. And these ones would destroy spaces and you have to destroy. Right? So that's Nebulous. If you do Afril, Afril does these cards, which does Crystalline Survivors and Kleinox Settlements and all that other stuff. So that puts those out here for possibilities for you to shuffle in to possibly draw for scoring. If you do, see if I have it here. Skill, which was the Undercity one. I had them in my hand just a second ago. The other one is Undercity. That's the ones I'm looking for. Oops, not those. Here they are. If you do Undercity, you get these ones, which is also more scoring that gets shuffled into your deck. So if you do, so that's the difference, right? So if you're like, well, what happens if I buy these external packs? If you buy the external packs, you will get Undercity, which is the maps that look like this, where now you have this Undercity creation stuff that you shuffle in, right? That you pick from. So that's Undercity. If you do Afral, now you're dealing with islands when you draw. So you'll be doing islands and scoring accordingly with these different islands now. So a little bit of tricky map. If you do Nebulous, you've got a massive volcano in the center, and then mountains as you see fit. And both of these things are double-sided so that you can challenge yourself in the way that you want to and seem fit. If you buy the Cartographers Collector's Edition, which I did, thanks Kate and Cynthia, you will also get the storage solution. You will get all the colored pencils, all the regular draws, so the stuff that you saw me using comes with the Collector's Edition. And you're able to store these in here. And everything fits. I've sleeved all my cards, and all the cards fit. So you'll be able to do that, close up the box, and have a good time. We're waiting for a release of other stuff here. Only base plus skill 1 and heroes here. Oh, okay. Granted, one hero I placed was just to complete a Dwarven row, so he could get me 7. Nice. March. I think they come out with map pack 4 to 6 in March. Oh, sweet. So more map packs are coming that you can add to the game. Like I said, I think that Thunderworks hit it a home run with the role player theme. Role player, monsters and minions, fiends and familiars, role player adventures, cartographers, heroes, and then there's Lockup, which I've heard isn't that good, honestly, but I've never played it. I've just heard it isn't fun. It isn't as fun as the rest of these. So I don't know Lockup. I won't comment on it. I just have heard that it's not that great, okay? So more maps coming, which means I'm probably going to order more, but they fit into this box. I still have space for more maps in this box, so it'll be good. It'll be good when it comes out. And that is Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes, so let's go back up to the top and see how those go. So I hope you appreciated this playthrough and you saw, like I said, I made a mistake, but the lovely chat is there to make sure that I played straight so you understand what's going on, and I corrected it, and we were good to go. I made a weird drawy thing, but I fixed it. And if you decide to use the skill decks, those skill decks, just like I said, be aware that these are separate from any of the games. They don't come with any of them. You have to buy them separate. There is skill deck 1, expansion 1 and 2. You've seen both of them just now. And they come with all these different cards for replayability, okay? So that's the replayabilities in the skill decks, the extra maps, challenging yourself a little bit more. Lockup is worker placement, not my game mechanic. Passed on it. Okay, I'll have to look into it because I'm enjoying role player, anything role player so far from Thunderworks. So Lockup might be fun. I don't know. I'll look into it and see what it says. If it's worker placement, I don't mind. I like Terraforming Mars, which is worker placement, so I may like it. I don't know. But I definitely respect that, Dream. If you're like, that's not my cup of tea, that's perfectly fine, too. Thanks, Canje. Chat 2, Canje 0. Yeah, y'all definitely beat me on this one, which was fantastic. So that was Cartographers and Cartographers Heroes. They're for sale right now on Thunderworks site. If you want just the base game itself of Cartographers, it's there for you to buy. If you want just Heroes, it's there for you to buy as well. If you want the map packs, it's there. If you want the collection, the Cartographers collection, which is everything, that is there as well. So check out the Thunderworks site. Make sure it's something that works for your budget and your play group or yourself and how you like to do that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, the roleplayer universe is fun. I'm going to look into Lockup because I heard it's bad, but then I've also heard other games that I found enjoyable people feel are terrible. So, or not their cup of tea, not just terrible, just something that didn't really drive them. So I'm going to look into Lockup. I'm going to get it and try it out and see how it is. And if it's fun, good. If it's not, I think the role player universe has hit so many things out of the park that one bad game is not going to turn me off from it. So this is awesome. This is great. So I hope you enjoyed. If I made any mistakes, let me know in the comments. I tried to keep it as much as it goes. Skip lunches and buy the game. I know, right? So if I made any mistakes, let me know. Put it in the comments. If you like what you saw, hit the like, hit subscribe. You know, I'm around on social media. I don't go on Facebook that much, so I probably need to erase that Facebook link because I don't go there that often. But I am on Twitter. I am on Instagram. I'm you know, if you join the Discord, I'm always talking to the group on Discord and having a good time. So it's completely up to you. But what's coming up next? Tomorrow is the 700 sub stream. I'm basically going to be stacking a bunch of games next to me, and we're going to be playing them. You can ask me any question you want within reason that I will answer. I will answer as best as I can. If I know something, I'll tell you. If I don't know, I'll say I don't know. And if it's about me, I don't mind answering it at all. And we'll go through that. I'm starting at noon Eastern Standard Time, EST. That's my time. So if you're in the UK, I think that's 5 your time. If you're in China, I think that's 8 your time, I think. Is it 3-hour difference? 2-hour difference? I can't remember. But just join me. Dexterity game part is when you get crushed in flip table. That's true. Hey, Dan. Hey, Dan. So, but that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at noon my time so that we can play some board game, answer some questions, and celebrate 700 subs. Thank you so much, YouTube subscribers. Thank you, Patreon members. I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow for the 700 sub stream, and then Tuesday for Unsettled when we travel to Gracchus and try not to die. So, until then, I will be drowning in 2 to 3 inches of snow. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. So we'll see what goes there, and I will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining. It's 2022. Get out, play some board games. Get out, stay in, play some board games, and just, you know, enjoy it. Insert comment or slogan here, and I will see you all later. Bye.